Hey guys, back again. 2 in 2 weeks. It's a lot, isn't it? So this is going to be a quick video. This is a quick response to Running with Comics 400 subs contest. First and foremost, well done, mate. 400 subs, awesome stuff. Highly deserved. You're a great guy. I've always commented on your videos most of the time, and one thing is you always comment back, and I noticed that about you. You always comment back, which is really good. And it's I imagine with 400 subs, that must be pretty damn hard sometimes. So, no, that's cool. Keep doing your thing, man. It's another contest. Maybe you won't win this one. I'm not sure. You seem to win all the other contests. But yeah. So you got 4 questions, I think. Was it 4 questions or 5? I can't remember. I'll run through them as quickly as I can. Unfortunately, I've got no books down with me at the moment because they're all upstairs, and I just feeling a bit lazy, to be honest with you. Downstairs, I'm on the sofa, it's warm. Upstairs, it's cold. So, first DC title I love above all else at the moment. It was between 2, to be honest. It was between either Justice League or Batman, which, I think it's pretty, there's no real surprises there, but for me, I'm not a big DC guy, and I'm going to pick this because this is the first book that got me into New 52. It was Justice League, and I'm sure all of you guys out there have read pre-52 probably hate it, but me personally, I thought it was brilliant. It introduced me to all the characters, just enough to pique my interest and make me want to read more. Excuse me. Which I'm sure that's got to be the whole point of a book like that. And I've really enjoyed what I've read so far. It's quite. I feel it's quite light-hearted. It's not too. Doesn't take itself too seriously. The artwork, and when Jim Lee was on it, oh my god, amazing. And it was also just, I love the fact that it was sort of Justice League but early days, and so like Origins, the first trade was brilliant, and it was quite comedic but serious. It's good. So yeah, best DC title for me is Justice League right now. Best Marvel title. Now this one I do struggle with because I am a Marvel guy, and so being a Marvel guy, I click on Marvel titles. I get in Guardians of the Galaxy, several X-Men books, your Spider-Mans, your Thors, Avengers Arena. There's loads of books I'm getting from Marvel right now, and that was a very hard one for me. But it's you got to think logically about this and think which book do I look forward to the most? And I have to say, when push comes to shove and I boiled it all down, it was between 2 books. One was X-Men, and the next one was All New X-Men. So it was it was an X-Men book, which is no surprising because I am an X-Men guy. And I picked All New X-Men. The reason being, for me, it has a really good blend of what's going on in the uncanny X-Men world right now. For me, it feels like the main book of the X-Men universe right now. If that makes sense. I don't know if it does not, but it seems to have a bit of everything. It's got a bit of the classic X-Men in it, but it's also got the new X-Men in it as well. And you're going down some old roads revisited with the storylines, but that's good. I'm liking it. I'm liking the nostalgia feel about it. So, All New X-Men for me, for Marvel book, it's great. Best independent book. Don't get a lot of independents. I pick up a few trades here and there, and I have to say the best thing I've been reading independently at the moment. And I'd love to get them in single issues if I could find them, but they're very expensive. Would have to be Saga. I think that book is just epic, and I can't rate it highly enough. I've only read the first 2 volumes, and I'm just chomping at a bit for more. but from what I gather, it comes up very slowly, which is a bit annoying, I guess, for people out there. But yeah, I think it's just the quality in it, the richness of the characters, and 2 volumes. Yet I feel like I've been reading it for about 20 volumes. You know, a close second, by the way, a very close second was Lock and Key. Love Lock and Key. You know, that just missed out on being #1 for me. And I think the only reason it didn't become #1 was because, well, Lock and Key has the imagination's just is immense and seems infinite. It was very self-contained, you know. So it was just like you felt like you were in a little bit of a bubble with Lock and Key. Whereas Saga, you're playing in a universe, you know, and that can't be a bad thing, can it? So Saga was my favourite book, independent book. Favourite character? Well, I said this before in a previous video. I always struggle between this because it's always Batman or Wolverine, which is quite, you know, stereotypical, I guess, in some ways. But you know, let's be honest. You know, if in doubt, go with what you know, and that's kind of where I am with books. That, you know, sometimes you get to a point where you think you've read everything and you've caught up on all the books, and sometimes there's nothing to buy, and then you'll find maybe a Batman book or Wolverine book that you know absolutely zero about the storyline, and you probably won't even read the cover, but because it's Batman straight Wolverine, you'll buy it because of their reputation and character. And I've done that many times, and it sometimes works out well, sometimes it doesn't. But I think if I had to pick, then it has to be Batman. I'm sorry, I know they're not very original answers, I do apologise, but you know, at the moment it's Batman. You know, I go back to the days, and it all started for me in 1980. I think it was 89 over here in this country. I might be wrong, might have been 88. Who knows? I think I was about 9 or 10 years old anyway. And Batman, the first Batman movie came out of cinema, and I wanted to see that film so bad, but my parents wouldn't take me because it was too adult, whatever. But yeah, boy, did that spark off a whole world for me. So it's Batman, you know, and you know, the Batman's universe is so rich and diverse. You know, there's literally just you got 60 years or something of stories. You're never going to get bored of Batman, are you? So that's that. And finally, something you don't know about me. God, what's not to know? We all share our lives out in this YouTube community. I guess if I'm not reading a book, then I guess you could probably find me playing with cars and motorbikes. I'm a massive gearhead. I love tinkering with spanners and playing with vehicles. So yeah, that's probably my unknown fact, if you will. Yeah, I'm a gearhead. So there you go. That's it. Hope these answers are good enough. I hope it's shown a little bit more into my universe. Once again, congratulations on 400 subs. Well deserved, mate. Look forward to the next video. Take care. Bye.